Capricorn, welcome to your weekly Astroflower reading. We're going to be going into your chakras, your aura, and doing a tarot reading as well. Thank you very much for being here. It's amazing that you found this channel, considering YouTube is shadow banning us. We're getting no impressions whatsoever. Let's just see what's going on with your root chakra. Things are really starting to compress now, and I think this is where we're coming out of Pluto. We've come out of Pluto now, and Pluto has gone from Capricorn through into Aquarius. And basically, this is like the compressing of your root chakra, and it's getting really, really solid. It's almost like getting a spring, a loaded spring, ready to pounce, basically. That's what's happening there. Really, really nice, actually. Capricorn's got lots and lots and lots and lots of potential. You're the only sign that I've seen with this potential within you. And this could be a case of doing things in the past, which often Pluto would have just sort of like swept the feet away from what you were doing. And now it's a case of going ahead and doing it and getting it done and actually breaking through that glass ceiling. Let's just see what's going on your sacrum. You know what you want. There's a few kinks within your sacrum, and it's as if like there's a few things that need to be sorted out and be clarified within you. And I think that's possibly to do with the outside world, to do with the fact that you probably know what you want, but you're waiting upon the outside world to sort themselves out in order for you to act upon what you want. It's really well defined. It's definitely moving into what you actually desire, and you seem to be concentrating on the relationship side more than anything else. There seems to be a desire for a real relationship here within you, and it's one of your fundamental desires. So you want a relationship. Your heart's desires will determine about how or what sort of relationship you want. But at the moment, it's one of those fundamental desires of wanting a relationship or wanting to engage with your pleasures as well in your life. This could be for some of you, of really engaging in your activities and your sort of pleasures and your pastimes and stuff like that. I think those kinks have got to be sorted out on your material side rather than on your relationship side. It could be on the both. It depends on what you're going through at the moment, and ironing out those creases within your desires. Let's just see what's going on in your solar plexus. There is so much potential here. The only thing is that, as I say, with these kinks within your sacrum, what's going on in your solar plexus that is very large. Very large. So there's a lot of determination, a lot of passion, a lot of desire, confidence in a way to go forward. Not necessarily, you're not overly confident at all, I would say that, but there is a huge amount of potential, and it's waiting for that spark to ignite your solar plexus. So then you can really fire up your engines and start rocking and rolling. And I think that has to do with these creases that need to, or these situations, little situations that need to be sorted out in accordance to your desires. Let's just see what's going on in your heart chakra. Yeah, there is a definite direction that you want to take. It's still very large, and I think this direction is made up of a multitude of different things. So like I want a house. I want this house to be like this. I want it to be in this area, but I also want this type of job, and I want this sort of lifestyle, as it were, or this sort of emotions within my life. And there's multitude of sort of things, and how do you combine them together? We can see as well within the center of your heart chakra, there is a real connection to one other person that is coming forward, coming to the fore within you. There's a lot of socializing as well. A very light heart chakra, and it seems like you really want to sort of get on and engage yourself with life again after having all those years with Pluto within your sign. Let's just see what's going on in your third eye and your throat chakra. This is really nicely balanced compared with what's going on in your sacrum, because the sacrum and the third eye and the throat chakra, they sort of work in tandem. They're not connected, you know, physically, energetically, but they work together in tandem. And your third eye and your throat chakra are the same chakra. It's sort of just one chakra that's folded upon itself. And with this increased with increased throat chakra, is a lot of communications explaining how you want. I think this has to do with ironing out those creases in your desires, basically, where you're sort of expressing yourself a lot more clearly, a lot more patiently with life, even if it is a very tricky situation. You're not overrunning your head, which is really nice for you, Capricorn, because normally that is the case. But it seems to be very sort of stable and logic within your thinking. And as I say, there is a case to be said for waiting on the rest of the world to put themselves into place before you make your decision. Let's just see what's going on in your crown chakra. Well, this is, yeah, it's you couldn't get more sort of Egyptian style crown chakra, and it literally just goes straight almost. Normally it sort of comes in a curve sort of thing. It curves out much more, but here is a case where it literally just comes down and is like a glass or a cup or you know, a vase sort of shape. And this is this consciousness that is almost sort of, it's squeezing your consciousness and forcing that consciousness within the rest of your being. And this is maybe a waking up of your consciousness and your connection to everything that is around you. Let's see what's going on your aura. So Wednesday, Thursday, there is a decisive moment, a pivotal moment, I think, around about that sort of moment in your week. Let's just see at the bottom there as well. There is something at the beginning part of the week, almost something that's been imposed upon you. Yeah, something that's been imposed upon you. Could have worked out this weekend as this video's come out, as this reading's come out. It could have been something that's sort of like imposed upon you this weekend, that's gone past this weekend. And this realization in the later part of the week, which is around about the Wednesday, has something to do with that. It's how you react to that imposition upon you. And I think it's more coming from with you rather than coming an imposition or a realization that's coming from outside of you. It's more sort of within you, the intuition or the realization. Let's just see what's going on by the end of the week. And by the end of the week, you're passing over to, you're acting upon that. That's what it seems like. Your energy is now pulsing in a certain way where you are imposing upon the world. It's really quite nice. Let's just see where the energy is flowing. Well, the energy is flowing into your heart, which is really good. So you have got out of your head and got into your heart, which is really quite nice. Let's just have a look at what's going on with your tarots for this week. Thank you very much for being here. And as I said, YouTube are just not giving us any impressions whatsoever. I don't know what I've done. Jose, if you're listening to this, thank you very much for helping out and trying to look at the situation. But, you know, it was like walking around the bush, but didn't actually give me any sort of reason. So YouTube are really not helping me out here. Let's just see what's going on with your overall energies here. Queen of Pentacles. I think this is the assurance of coming this week here. You're going to start, the overall energy here is setting you up to feel a little bit more secure within your finances, accomplishments, and sort of confidence in the future. as you go forward. That's what the overall energy is trying to bring out of you, or bring into your world that is around you. And it's what's oozing out of you as well. Although you may be in a difficult situation through the past, it might well be your case. But here is like you've really taken on board the fact that you're going to, make everything a lot more secure. Let's see what's the karmic messages on your relationship side. So Ace of Wands. Very passionate energy here, passionate path. Get passionately into your relationships. This could be to do with the communication as well. Something that's coming in, which it seems like it's going to make you realize a lot of things. Maybe it's something that someone says to you that you kind of go, oh, right, that's why. And now I can engage my passions into life. With all of this, but it's sparking that intuition within you, sparking those passions which are going to galvanize your sort of thinking of how you're going forward. This is how the universe is trying to influence you. It's changing quickly, and this is the leaving of Pluto from your sign, and the universe is sort of saying, okay, now you're freed up, Capricorn. Let's just bring it on in. And if you've been holding on over the past sort of few years, Capricorn, now's the time to let go and allow and to strike out, basically, by the sort of things. And as I say now, I mean in the coming months, over the next few months, I think it's going to come for you really well. Yeah, this is how the world around you is influencing your karmic path. In the regards of the human world and your influences or your coincidences of the world around you. It's also how your guides are trying to create sort of situations for you. And I think they're sort of saying, don't worry about missing opportunities. Just stay true to yourself. Stay true to that Ace of Cups, which is being offered to you by not only by the universe, but also by yourself and by your guides. Stay true to that and don't worry about, not every single opportunity is worth taking in regards to the relationships that are around you. And there's, as I say, I think there's things that need to be ironed out. It is a bit of a, waiting and seeing, looking at the past and sort of, being a little bit sort of, a little bit wary of the past, basically, because of your past, of your recent past, and a little bit wary about your future. And this could, you could miss opportunities if you're in that way inclined. But if you're just, if you're concentrating on that Ace of Cups within you, that heart within you, which you should be, then you're going to realize that there's, not every single opportunity is worth taking. Playing smart. This is exactly what I mean. Not every opportunity is worth taking. And this is the conversation that is going in you. This is how your guides are trying to encourage you going forward. It is playing smart within your relationships. And this is to do with communication. That's all about sort of playing smart. When you really do express what is in your heart, you disarm any disputes or confrontations with people that are around you, simply because you're expressing yourself. You can't do any more than that. And if people around you don't like that and keep attacking you, you can just walk away with it and walk away from it. And that's what that opportunity of walking away from opportunities, or not, accepting every opportunity that arrives in your way. So in your relationships here, I think it is a case of being passionate, and as things come in quickly, you've got to realize, make decisions pretty clearly for yourself. And I think you should concentrate on your heart for that, which is going to give you that clarity of thought, that clarity of vision, and playing smart within your relationships, and disarming all of those sort of things. Let's see what's going on within your financial world. There is an opportunity. There's an offering coming in here. There's something that comes out of the blue. And I think this has to do with the end of Pluto. Look at it. We've got 2 aces in your karmic path. It is now the new time. It is a new era for you, Capricorn. It's the start of this new era. And with Pluto going out of your sign right through to, I think it is November, and then it comes back in November. It's back into your sign for sort of 2 or 3 months, and then goes out in January or February or something around about that sort of time. Use this as like a dry run, as a sort of like, you know, taste and see sort of scenario. But your karmic message here is to seize on those opportunities that are being offered to you. 9 of Wands. We get this is very similar to this on this side here. And I think this has to do with the past. This is what the universe is offering you. As these opportunities arise for you this week, I would... the universe is almost putting in those healthy boundaries for you. They're putting certain limitations upon these offerings simply because, you know, it's maybe not a case of, you know, putting full throttle on the whole time right at the beginning. It's a steady progressive growth that you need to go forward. And the universe is helping you out here by not creating confusion, by leaving it without healthy boundaries in the whole sort of situation in regards to your work, your business, your projects and so forth. Hermit. Everybody's had the Hermit. And the Hermit is about expressing your dreams and desires that is within you. The Hermit has the star in his lantern. And it is a bit like the after the dark night of the soul, as it were. You've been through a lot, I think, Capricorn, over these past few years. And it's really made you home in on what your desires are. And expressing them, communicating them is really important. As you communicate them, you'll keep you focused on where you should be going. It's the end of it, maybe, of being hermit mode. And there is a sensation as well here that you've got to concentrate on what you're doing. Concentrate on your path. Don't worry about everybody else. Concentrate on making life good for you financially or within your job and your business and etc. Concentrate on your goals and aspirations. Page of Swords. Yeah, I think you do have a lot of desires within you. A lot of ideas of how you can do things. And it is waiting upon those, and that's what those boundaries could be around about as well. That could be I'm just getting something from this side here, because just that this, what is coming in quickly here, it's coming in a victory quite quickly, and that's what the Ace of Wands is all about. And it's almost as if like someone has missed an opportunity with you. That's what it seems like. It seems like there that someone has missed an opportunity within you in the past. And communication is key here. Communication is key. Sorry about that. Let's get back to your job and your financial sort of side. With that Page of Wands, this is the ideas that are bubbling up within you. And those healthy boundaries are going to help you streamline and choose the opportunity which is the best for you at the moment, which is going to breed that confidence and that assurance within your path going forward. Queen of Wands. On top of the Queen of Pentacles, concentrating on the here and now. And this is, it's like the gun's gone off and the race has started for you in a way. And I don't necessarily think that sprinting is the most intelligent way of going about things. It's concentrating on the here and now, investigating things, exploring things, seeing what side of life really builds that passion within you, using your intuition, using your magic, using your your abilities, of your energy abilities within you, to take you forward and help you to grow going forward towards a security in your life. It's really nice. It's really nice. I just want to see what these opportunities here. Let's see if we can get something more out of these Ace of Swords, of what is happening there. What is that coming in for you? A lot of possibilities connected to your dreams, heart's desires and stuff like that. Let's just see what this Ace of Wands and this new passion that is coming into your life very quickly. Yeah, holding on too tightly. That could be tied into the Four of Cups as well. Let's see what the overall energy is for the two. Manifesting your future, which is what I said in the with the Queen of Wands. There is a certain, when you keep focused on your goal, that's when you can make manifestation happen in your life. There you go, Capricorn. Thank you very much for being here and supporting us, subscribing, clicking that bell. Yeah, as I say, YouTube are not helping us out. So, all the support is very much welcome. In the meantime, Capricorn, don't forget, life should be fun. So please do enjoy.